Ozzy, we'll just talk about the Munster Club final at the weekend there. Like, incredible scenes. Like, I'm sure you wanted a Waterford team to win, but at the same time, Boris got through. What were your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it was ferocious. Like, there was hitting left, right, and centre. I suppose it was unreal to watch. I was sitting at home and edge of the seat kind of stuff. Like, especially when Boris got the goal, I was like, right now, the Ballygun are up against it here now, and it's probably something that they haven't really felt in Waterford, I suppose, all year and maybe the last few years. So you could see what they were made of, and they bounced back and Barry got the goal. Being honest, I thought they would have kicked on and won by a couple of points there then, and Boris just kept coming back, and Brendan Maher stood up. He was outrageous. Watch some of the stuff he done yesterday. It was just unbelievable. But again, it was everyone. The long balls down, they were winning them and they were holding them and winning frees and scoring the points, and it was just unbelievable. You could see how much it meant to Boris as well after the game. It was just pure joyous, and it was some scenes. Obviously, you feel sorry for the Ballygunner lads, being from the same county as them and that. Like, but look, it was unreal to see a small little village who've had the few kind of tragedies, I suppose, over the last few years, I suppose, to come out on top and another name on a trophy, which was great. Like, yeah.
And for yourself with the club this year, you got to a county semi-final, if I'm right, and I believe you gave a very good display in that county semi-final. It didn't quite happen. Do you think you can kick on with Mount Sion?
I do, to be honest. Again, look, we're a couple of points off a couple of teams, I suppose, and it's something that we need to build on. But we're a very young team. We're extremely young, like, so we definitely have we definitely have our best years ahead of us, I suppose, if we keep them that group
Tony
together.
Brown has retired then.
Tony Brown is only a few months ago, I suppose. No, but look, we've a couple of good young fellas there, and to be honest, that are starting to kind of really see that something can happen if we all buy into it. And to be fair to them, especially this year, you could see that the buy-in was there. In recent years, they were typical kind of, suppose, young fellas going away, doing electric picnics and doing all these lads' holidays and all that kind of stuff. Like, but you could even see it this year, like that. Everyone was bought into it, and again, like last year we came close to the Sal. It was nip and tuck majority of the game, but the year before we got bullied off them. Like, so we're getting there. Like, so there's a buzz around the club again, I suppose. After getting to a few minor finals, after getting to a few under 21 kind of finals, so it's just we just have to kind of keep building on those, and if we keep building on those, then see what happens.
And was it a nice release to go and play with the club after what was probably a second difficult season in a row at Waterford?
Yeah, it was. Usually on a personal level, I feel no one puts the pressure on me, but I feel a bit of pressure when I go back playing with the club to perform. And but this year, to be honest, when I came home from New York, I just kind of said, look, just whatever happens, I suppose. I just play off the cuff and try a few mad things, and a few of them came off, a few of them didn't. But look, it's something that you kind of do. You always give it your all for the club, no matter who you're playing or what you're playing. You just always have to try and bust yourself, I suppose, and something that I tried to do this year. Yeah.
That sounds like business as usual. A few try things and some come on and some come on. But like, do you think about what you're going to do before a match, or do you just go out and just let it happen?
I feel I'm better when I just when I don't think about things, because when I overthink about things and the first thing that don't happen, I'm totally gone and zoned out. Like, so I'm better off just going out and just whatever happens, I suppose. And it's something that I suppose I'm learning with age, which is a good thing as well.
And what made you decide to go off to New York for the summer?
I just needed a break, being honest. After the Cork game, a few lads that I went to college with in New York are involved in the club over there, and they contacted me and I said, yeah, kind of nearly almost straight away. It was just about, personally, I said, yeah, I had to talk to people in the club and find out fixtures and different things that I wouldn't be missing too much. So the decision was only kind of made, I'd say, a week before I went nearly. And once it was made, it was actually like a load of pressure nearly came off me, and it was just, I'm going out and just escaped it all for 7.5, 8 weeks. Didn't have a clue what was going on in Waterford or in Ireland, and just went out and just I suppose just tried to be normal kind of person, I suppose, without the strings attached of someone seeing you in the pub and saying, you was just drunk and destroyed and all that kind of stuff that goes on when you're, even though you mightn't even be drinking. Like, it's crazy, one picture and you just automatically assumed what's going on. So it was just a total release and a total break. And and I came back. Being honest, I came back a totally different person, which was good for me. In body wise and in mental side of things, I suppose. Just total release. And just back to enjoying things again. Yeah.
So by saying totally different person, is it like you're not taking things as seriously, or is there something different that I'm not sure that you're explaining?
I suppose hurling wise, not taking things as serious. Yeah, definitely.
The criticism, is it?
Yeah, and just enjoyment. I wasn't enjoying hurling. I didn't enjoy hurling in a few years, to be honest with you. I was criticising myself and then listening to criticism outside it, and I suppose everything. And I was doing it to keep other people happy more so than keep myself happy. And that's being honest. But now I'm back, I suppose, even with the club, just really enjoying it. Back in training Waterford, really enjoying it, like loving it again, to be honest with you. And I don't know whether I'd be like that if I didn't go away for a few weeks. And the personal side of view, went back to college, finishing off college, like just getting myself in order, I suppose. I suppose harsh way, but growing up, basically, yeah, and stop and not relying on other things just falling in place and just making things happen.
I'd love to have a load of positive things to ask you about Waterford in the last year and a half, but the results have gone the way they've gone. But were you aware of the criticism that would have gone on this year? And even personally, you, there was the game against Limerick, and like it was highlighted the tracking back that you didn't do. Were you aware of that?
I'll be honest, I didn't see it. And the only reason I saw it is because one of the lads wrote it on a WhatsApp, and I was reading it when it was wrote on the WhatsApp, and I was saying, did I even realise like that I'm in it? Like I didn't want it, because I knew how bad it was that day, and I knew how bad the game went, and I knew everything that was going on that day. Like I just wanted to escape it all and just totally forget about that match. But you right in front of you, and your friends and your family are saying it, and you're like, no, I didn't see it. You're trying to play it down, and then it gets in your head like, should I look at it? Shouldn't I look at it? And I ended up looking at it, and it was another kind of thing saying, why do you even bother playing, like when you're being criticised like the way you were, I suppose. And obviously I should have tracked back, but like I wasn't the only one in that frame that wasn't fully going, I suppose. And it's just criticism that personally I felt was a bit unnecessary. But then you can't escape it then when other people are texting you saying, look, did you see that? Like, so it's unescapable, to be honest with you, and it's just something that you have to try and ignore.
Is the level of scrutiny a little bit too much for GAA players?
I think it is getting worse, especially with social media. Like it don't have to be a pundit on telly. You don't have to be a reporter in the paper anymore. It could be just an ordinary Joe Soap who's sitting at home on his couch drinking a cup of tea that could put up one thing, and it's screenshot and it's sent into one WhatsApp, and then it's sent to another WhatsApp, and then it's sent to another WhatsApp, and then eventually it comes to your phone. Like, so you literally just can't escape anything anymore, and it's just something that I suppose GAA players nowadays have to deal with, and it just goes with the system, I suppose. And every player just has to make the conscious decision now, just avoid it, and if someone says something, you just try and play it down as quick as you possibly can instead of getting hung up on it. And again, that's something that I suppose I learned over the last few months, and when I really kind of sat down and thought about things.
Because like I don't want to name the specific incident that we both know I'm talking about, but like these things on WhatsApp are absolutely lethal at this point. And two lads or any amount of lads or women can be having a night out. Someone thinks something is funny and shares it, doesn't realise it's going to go everywhere, and the context is lost. Obviously some videos have no context and they're bad no matter what, but I think this kind of modern generation is finding out the hard way the dangers of WhatsApp.
Absolutely, 100%. Like, you could literally be saying one thing to one of your friends in a WhatsApp, and just like that, within a half an hour, you get it back in a different WhatsApp in a different part of the country, and that's the way it's gone. Like, and it's just something that you just have to be so careful of what you're saying and so careful what you're doing, because the whole world is watching, and there's no point in saying there's not. No matter who you are, you don't have to be intercounty, you don't have to be club, you don't have to be anyone. It's just literally, it's any person in the world could get caught like that in a matter of minutes, and it's just something that especially I suppose people are in the line that just have to watch and really consider what they're doing, I suppose.
Do you ever find that people would be pulling out, taking photos, videos and stuff like that when you don't even realise it's about to happen in pubs? Because I've definitely seen that with GAA players.
On a person, to be fair, on a personal level, I've never really seen it, thankfully. Like, obviously there might be one or two people like just just growling, like that should know kind of taking the picture, like whatever, that kind of thing. But it wouldn't kind of fester, and there was nothing in it. Like you wouldn't be doing something stupid that like it could get you in trouble, like that kind of way. But personally, I've never really seen it, which is a good thing. But definitely 100% it happens. Like no matter what county or what club you're from, it definitely happens all over the country. Like
And then a final question. Obviously didn't go Pádraig Fanning's way this year. Liam Cahill's come in. I presume you've met up with him at this point, had a few training sessions. What are you expecting?
For going to be ferociously fit, I suppose. From what I'm seeing, we're training hard. We're being honest with you, we're pushing ourselves to extreme limits as players as well as management, because the last 2 years isn't really not good enough for the calibre of players that we have. And I think the lads, the new management in place, can see that, and we know that as well. Like, so it's just everyone is really, really, really pushing themselves, and we want to get the best out of ourselves. And I do feel even after 2 weeks in training that the couple of lads that are involved, S&C, physios, hurling coach, manager, everything, I feel like it's going to go somewhere this year. Everyone is in the real right frame of mind. There's no messing. We've been honest, very little fellas having any nights out. It's just full on 10 months, hopefully, please God, with a bit of luck, 10 months of just ferocious work that we're going to give, and it's just something that we need to do. It obviously it'll come from the manager, but the players need the discipline more than anything. If players don't have discipline, to be fair to the management, there's not really much more they can do. Like, we're going to give it a roll for them. They can see that they're really, really excited and looking to thrive off this team, I suppose. So we're really going to try and just give everything back to them.
Thanks very much, Ozzy. Best of luck next year.
Same way. Thank you.